You know, the Bible teaches us and has shared with us on many different occasions about building God's kingdom, building his house. The Bible says, I believe in Psalms, that unless the Lord builds the house, then the builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the guards stand watch in vain. And we believe here at Berean Missionary Baptist Church at 1666 East Range Road in the heart of Whitehaven in Memphis, Tennessee, that God is actually, the Lord is doing a building, a rebuilding, a rejuvenation, remodeling process, that God's hands are all over us. We've already started in our phase 1A, B, and C.
As far as the renovations are going, I know we're taking phases, but right now, as we enter phase 1, I am so hopeful that as we continue on and the people buy into what we're doing, they'll see that that we've been needing this for a long time. And people are beginning to say, look, I see what we're doing. I'm excited. I'm ready to help. Let me know what I can do. And we're just so grateful that people are seeing something being done. It's God's house. And we want to make sure that God's house is presentable for our members and our friends. So give us a chance to come on and help us out.
Well, on this journey for improving the building structure of the church, which is my background, building maintenance, building facility maintenance, that's my forte, if you will. I like to see a building look like a building that I would want to be in. Consequently, we are in the process now of doing just that. The first thing with a building, our roof has to be spot on, or you just shoveling it against the tire, because water's coming in as fast as you can get it out. So that's done. It was done expeditiously and I think cost effective. So we have some hurdles to make, but I think we're making great strides at doing it, and I think we're biting off just enough of the elephant to get everything accomplished.
The Lord has allowed us to complete a major project of restoring and replacing our roofing all over the entire facility. Flat roof as well as our shingled roof above our sanctuary and other areas of our church. We had to tear down certain things, asbestos, and abate them. Thank God that we were able to make it through. It was a long journey, but God allowed us to get through that. We have restored and put some oomph into our air conditioner and heating systems in our church facility, in 3 of our areas, in our fellowship hall, as well as in our sanctuary, and now in our hallway area, where our main offices on our main level are. We have restored units, replaced them, and we're yet pushing forward and moving on. Even on the outside of our building, thank God we've gone into a refacing where we have pressure washed our building as well as restored some of our overhangs on our main 2 entry and exit areas where they had been dilapidated and defunct. We are pushing right ahead, and thank God that we're in those stages of completing them. I'm happy. I'm just, as I always say, elephant elated, giraffe glad, and I'm hippopotamus happy, y'all. The Bible shares about the rock, the foundation in which his church is built on. And I believe it's in Paul's letter to the church at Ephesus that he says in Ephesians chapter 2, together we are his house, built on the foundation of the apostles and the prophets, and the cornerstone is Christ Jesus himself. Listen, I like the together part. I like that it's his house. I like that we're doing it based on those who've gone on before us. And then finally it says, listen, the cornerstone is Jesus Christ himself. So what that tells me, y'all, let's get together in unity to be the church that God has called us to be, our worship center that puts us here so that we can be a light to the community on this corner of Mill Branch and Rains. Listen, I've always been a fan of the rhetoric and the proverbial phrase that teamwork, that's togetherness, teamwork makes the dream work. And when we do it knowing that Jesus Christ is the foundation and the cornerstone, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that will be impossible. Because what does the word say? All things are possible through Jesus Christ. God bless you.